let's take a look at how Commander Masters collector boxes are doing right now.
Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God.
So I guess not very good. Welcome back to the channel, Mattcaster Mage here. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining in all the fun we have here. Today we're going to take a break from the Wildsville Drain spoilers. I'll probably pick up where I left off and then continue the Wildsville Drain spoiler videos tomorrow, but I really wanted to talk about Commander Masters here because I always get curious. I'm always looking at TCG Player, checking out prices and stuff, and I was curious to see what's going on with the market now because it's been a little quiet right now. And I know the last time I had an update on Commander Masters collector boxes and all the other sealed product from the set, I remember the collector boxes were around the 175 mark, 173, and they've went down even further than that now. So I'm very shocked by that. But there's also some other shocking things like set boxes that are actually going up in price. Yes, set boxes are actually doing the best out of all the sealed product. I guess apart from the Commander decks, some of those are actually doing okay, but this is just fascinating data that I wanted to talk about today. So let's dive right into here with Commander Masters, the collector booster boxes. As you can see, the 6-month trend, that's pretty much as far as it goes back. If you go 1 year, it basically just brings you right to the middle where it's the 6-month trend. And it's $337.81 6 months ago in February, the end of February. It's dropped all the way down to $163.68. That is the price right now on the market, which means that it's dropped 51%. So it's lost half of its value on the secondary market compared to its pre-release prices. That is shocking to me, but I guess that's kind of what happens when you have a collector box with only 4 booster packs. People are not happy about that. So I actually wanted to compare it to the Double Masters 2022 collector booster boxes, which are actually a lot more expensive. They have been on the decline, but they're still about $40 to $60 more expensive on the market. And if you look right now, they are sitting at $214.91. But this is an interesting thought experiment. I like diving into Double Masters 2022, the collector boosters specifically, because it was the only other set that we've had that has only had 4 booster packs. Well, I guess Magic 30th, right? But we're not going to talk about that. 4 booster packs for a collector booster box. So not a lot to draw from here. And as you can see, the market rejected this, and it's doing it again to Commander Masters. Next up is the set booster box for Commander Masters. You can see right here, it is sitting at $306.11 for its market price. But if you actually look at the 1-month trend, it actually has been going up. It's kind of deceptive if you look at the 6-month trend, but the 1-month trend, it bottomed out August 10th at $282.82, and then it's actually went up to $309.04, and then it's kind of stabilized right now at $304.71. But if you look at the 6-month trend, you're looking at about a $420 booster box originally, and then it's dropped all the way down to $306.11. So yes, this has been rejected a bit by the market, but nothing like the Commander Masters collector booster boxes. Now let's take a look at the draft booster boxes. So as you can see, 6-month trend, we're doing the same thing for all the boxes. $308.93 and dropped all the way down to $237.21, meaning that these have dropped by 23%. So it's actually doing a little bit better than the set boxes, but to be honest, if you look at the 1-month trend, it's pretty much just on the downward trajectory. It looks like it might have stabilized in the past week, but it's too early to tell. If you look at the prices, just the negativity on the market, just from players and collectors and I guess investors, if you want to call people investing in Magic Gathering investors right now. I wouldn't, because I don't think it's a very good investment right now, Magic. I think Pokemon is probably the better way to go if you want to go sealed product. But if you compare it to the draft boxes for Double Masters 2022, because they didn't have set boxes yet, you can see right here, $247.71 for its market price. Compare that to the draft boxes for Commander Masters, around the same price, $239.74. So very, very similar market reaction. So I feel like if they do another Masters set moving forward, it's pretty easy to draw on previous data and be like, well, you know, those 4-pack collector boxes didn't really work out well. The draft boxes didn't really work out well. They actually had a great opportunity to make a great set box here, but unfortunately it looks like the set boxes for the most part have also been rejected by the market, though they actually look like they might have stabilized, but that's something we'll take a look at in a week or so from now. Now, Commander Masters, the set of 4, the decks, as you can see, it did start off 6 months ago at $343.64, popped up right before the spoilers to $367.78. People are really hyped, they're buying into the FOMO, then dropped all the way down to $274.50, meaning that these have dropped by 20%. Now let's take a look at the individual decks. So the Eldrazi Unbound is the only deck out of the entire Commander Masters lineup that has actually went up in price. It started off $102.12, popped up right before the spoilers at $150.91, and has now dropped down to $105.83, meaning that these have actually went up by 3.9%. Now let's compare to the other boxes. Sliver Swarm, another one that had a lot of excitement. It popped up to $155.44. It started off at $101.66 and is now sitting at $94.36, meaning that these have actually went down by 5.93%. Now, Enduring Enchantments, it's doing bad, but not the worst. You're going to see the worst, which is the Planeswalker deck. Now, this one started off at $99.96, let's call it $100, and it's dropped all the way down to $62.26, but all of these boxes have had a similar pump up right before the spoilers. People are really FOMOing to this because they thought, man, there's going to be so many good cards in this, not just new cards, but maybe good reprints. And then it was the reveal happened and people were really upset. Dropped down to $62.26, meaning that these have dropped by 37%. Now, the worst out of all the Commander precons, the Planeswalker Party. Yes, this one started off at around $100 again, $99.86, and has dropped all the way down to $52.54, meaning that these boxes have dropped by almost 50% in price, which is shocking. So a massive drop on the secondary market. Now, I feel really bad for not even just stores, but even distributors. At a certain point, you know, when it comes to the Amazon dumps, it's going to be more lucrative and just a better pricing option to buy it on Amazon later on. But that is, of course, assuming that Wizards of the Coast is going to keep printing a lot of product and maybe mass producing these instead of maybe restricting the supply a bit. But I don't know if they're ready to do that yet, but it looks like they might have to, because if these end up on an Amazon dump, people are going to be furious because of not just the amount of money that they've spent if you're a store on pre-orders, but even distributors are going to be fed up with Wizards of the Coast and say, you know what, we're not buying any more of your product anymore. We don't trust you guys anymore. You've screwed us over too many times in the past, and to be honest, we're scorned and we just don't want to buy into these products, especially at these ridiculous non-MSRP prices, which again is just a really lame way of just passing the prices onto the distributors and stores so that they can keep marking up the price, because it's just wild at this point seeing the price reaction and just the market reaction in general to these products. And it's something that's fascinating. It's something I keep wanting to revisit because I just can't believe how poorly received this product is on the market. Worse than I've ever seen. Might be worse than even Battle for Baldur's Gate. But if you don't think so, if you want to debate about that in the comment section, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Use promo code Mattcaster for 5% off your order at Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store. Qualified orders get free shipping Canada-wide if you use our promo code Mattcaster at checkout. Whether you're buying singles or sealed product, use our code to support the show and get a discount.